So today we're going to talk about how to find the surface area of a cylinder. So to do that, we need to review some of our terms from our circles. So remember that radius is the distance from the center of the circle to the edge. So when you're looking at a picture of a circle, and you see a circle with a point in the middle and then a line to the end, that is your radius. So radius is half your diameter. So your diameter is the segment from the outside of the circle through the center to the other side. So if you're looking at a picture of a circle and there's a line that goes all the way through, that is your diameter. So remember that radius is half your diameter. Circumference is the perimeter of a circle. So if you have a circle and they want you to find circumference, they want you to find the distance around. So remember that the formula for circumference is 2 times pi times your radius. And last we have the area of a circle. So that's everything inside the circle. So remember, area equals pi r squared. So remember, when we have an exponent, that means I have to do r times r. So your radius times your radius. If my radius is 4, I'm going to do pi times 4 times 4. So when we're looking at our cylinder, the base, or the top, and the bottom are both circles. So to find the surface area, we need to find the area of the circle. So area is pi r squared, pi r squared, for both the top and the bottom. For the middle, if we were to draw this out, our net would be 2 circles with a rectangle in the middle. So to find the area of the middle section, we are going to do the height of our cylinder times the circumference. So if I gave you, I'm going to use red. So if I gave you the measurement, my radius is 4 and my height is going to be 10. So we're not going to worry about units right now. We're just going to worry about finding our surface area. So the first thing we have to do is find our circumference. So remember, circumference is 2 times pi times your radius. So we have our radius, that's 4. And we know pi is always going to stay the same. So pi is always our 3.14 every time. So I am going to do 2 times 3.14 times 4. Where is my little answer key? And I get 25.12. So now I know my circumference. And I know my height is 10. So what I can do is multiply the 2 together. So we can do that. 10 times 25.12 is equal to 251.2. So I'm going to circle this so we don't forget about it. So now we have to find the area of the top and the area of the bottom. So we know our radius is 4, so I just plug that in. So we have 3.14 times 4 times 4. So I can say this is 3 pi times 16, which is equal to 50. Yeah, 50. Which equals to 50.24. So that is for 1. But we have 2 circles. So I need to take this and times it by 2. And we get 100.48. So I'm going to circle that one too. So our last step, we have to add our area for this rectangle, for the middle, and the area for our 2 bases. So we have 251.2 plus 100.48 for a grand total of where's my little thing? 358. 351.68. So let's try another one. So are we given the circumference or are we given the radius? So take a minute, think about it. So we are given the diameter. So our relationship between radius and diameter is radius is half our diameter. So to find the radius, we just cut 12 in half and we get 6. So now we have all the pieces we need to find the area of our cylinder. So remember, area of the base equals pi r squared. So we're going to take 3.14. And then we were going to do our radius squared, which means we're going to do our radius times our radius. 113.04. But we have 2 bases. So we have a base at the top, and we have this base at the bottom, which we can't see. So we have to take that and times it by 2, and we will get 226.08. So I'm just going to keep that for later. Now we have to find the middle. So remember, the middle is our height times our circumference. So I know my height is 4 because they give us that in the problem. But I need to find circumference. So remember, circumference is 2 times pi times your radius. So I'm going to take 2 times pi times 6. And I will get 37.68. So I know my circumference now, and I can times it by my height. So I'm going to take this and times by 4, and I will get 150.72. So if you remember from the last slide, our last step is to just add the 2 together. So I'm going to take these and add them up. So 226.08 plus 150.72, and I will get 376.8. All right. So move on to the next section and try to figure out the surface area of the cylinders on your own.